If you're new to the channel, let me introduce myself. My name is Jixon, and recently I've gotten a fascination of watching some Roblox myths. If you don't know what a myth is, it's a traditional story, especially one concerning the early history of a people or explaining some natural or social phenomenon, and typically involving supernatural beings or events. Now yes, while you may ask yourself, what does this have to do with the video? Why am I here, Jixon? Well, Roblox themselves have had many myths on their platforms. One of the earliest stemming back all the way to the year 2007 when a user named Spirit joined the platform. From then on, many more Roblox myths would be brought to the light, most notably being the Smiles family, Gauze, and so on. Roblox myths are still active even in the present day. Yes, I mean 2026. Which is why I've decided to uncover some of Roblox's most recent myths and to see if these are real or just hoaxes used to scare innocent Roblox users like you. Starting off with our first myth, we'll be starting off with Bomeiger, a Roblox myth whose account was created on August 4th, 2012. Now, I know this seems like an odd myth, but according to the Myth Wiki, it's been trending lately, which seems very odd to me. I don't know about you guys. Now, while we're at it, let's just read some of the history of the Roblox user known as Bomeiger. Bomeiger is an upcoming myth who gained notoriety after joining Insanity in 2022. He created his account in 2012, but only became active as a myth in 2022. His myth is believed to be about him offing people in the name of God. His biography states Bomeiger is theorized to be a religious man who offs someone close to him in the name of his family. This is showcased by him holding a sword in his game and walking towards the church to repent. The church doesn't accept him though. His history states Bomeiger's account was originally created in 2012 but had no identifiable activity for 10 years. This was until he returned and made his game V and joined the Roblox group Insanity on the 15th of May 2022. After joining the group, he added content to his game every so often, but soon went inactive until recently. Nowadays, Bomeiger is somewhat active and updates his game, but seemingly doesn't add new content. His personality traits. In a lost YouTube livestream, Bomeiger was shown to be very stern and quite rude. He often spoke about God and looked down to those around him. He also had a strange fixation on the former Insanity myth, Acornate. I think that's one of the, that is one of the recent myths that we're going to be covering as well. It says, when spawning in, the player sees a large expanse of water with a blue sky. After around 5 seconds, a house spawns in the distance. If the player tries to walk up to it, the house disappears and the text, "You're not allowed in, not after what you did," shows up. After the house disappears, a sword stuck inside of a stone appears behind the player. If they click the sword, a man who looks similar to the player's character grabs the sword and starts walking. If the player clicks the sword while he's holding it, he disappears and a church appears in front of him. If the player walks into the church, a bunch of people spawn in and stare at the player while the text, "Are you here to repent?" appears on the screen. They quickly disappear, and if the player walks to the very front of the church, they get kicked with the message, "We know what you did." And yeah, here are some of the screenshots. So, it seems here we got the house that I was talking about. Yep, that's a closer view of the house. That's the sword and the stone. Oh, and yep, it's him walking with the stone and like the sword. And there's the church. Pretty sure that, oh, there's one more. Yep, there's the people staring at him. And it says, "You were kicked from this experience. We know what you did." Okay, so after reading Bomeiger's backstory, it seems like a game is indeed attached by the wiki, and we're gonna see what horrors lie within the game. Without further ado, let's just jump right into it. Okay, everybody, I am just about to join the game, so we'll see how scary this is, but I don't know about you guys, I'm a little bit scared, so let's just get into it. We're in. Here, I'll turn up my volume really quick. Oh, just like the wiki said, the house appeared. Alright, let's just... Is that everything? Goodness, dude. Did not expect that. Alright, guess we're gonna pick up the sword and stone. You click on it. Oh, he's walking. He's walking. Oh, he's gone. Clicking it. Alright, let's go into the church. Why'd the music stop? Hello? Oh? Have you come to repent? We know what you did. Oh, Tyler, we know what you did! Oh, it's so loud! Okay, so yeah, that was fun. Anywho, while the game sure was strange, the real question is, was this real or just another one of Roblox myths that are just for show? To answer that question, no. Luckily it isn't real and none of the events stated on the wiki took place. So while Bomeiger may be a bust, we still have 3 more myths to get through. So let's head on over to Acornate. Acornate is another one of Roblox trending myths. Just like Bomeiger, he seems to be in the group known as Consanity, which we may dive deeper into later. For now, let's just see what Acornate has been up to and why he's so popular right now. Acornate is an upcoming Roblox myth who is known for their connection to Consanity. He is much more active compared to the other members of the group, with him often updating his game and interacting with others. His join date was December 26, 2018. I just wanted to include that in there because I forgot to list it on the script. So he has 2 storylines. One is the original storyline and the reboot storyline, so we'll be taking a look at the original storyline first. So, Acornate, real name seemingly being Anthony, is a person who lives on some secluded islands. Nature here blossoms making Acornate find his home appealable. However, it seems like there have been many people before him who have met their fate. This is assumed to be because of the monster who lives within the water and comes on land to oof whoever lives there. Unfortunately, Acornate may have been attacked by it and was considered oofed. This changed though, as the large tree in the island was restored itself and gave him hope. It is mostly unclear what happens after this, as there is not much direct story within the game or his profile, but it is possible that this is a nightmare and that Acornate found a sword after he rose from his grave. Now the reboot storyline states here that Anthony, also known as Acornate, was a young man who lost at sea for a long time. Eventually, he crashed into a small archipelago in the ocean. He originally found this island as a perfect place to live. He built a home there and even built a large lighthouse. During his work on the lighthouse, a large wooden plank fell on his head and left him mortally wounded. Despite this, a curse held on the island revived him. He originally saw this as a good thing, but this resurrection didn't stop his body from decaying. This causes him to feel extreme pain constantly, as his body constantly decaying, but he is left alive. After this, he went mad and now can barely function on his own, needing people to lead him back to his home. And we just got the history here, but I don't think any of this has to do. Apparently there is games, but, oh, here's his personality traits. Previously, Acornate was usually silent, but sometimes visited games, despite most of the members in Consanity going online every so often. He seems to like spending time within his game, especially when there are people already within it. This is one of the things he has been doing over time, including being more communicative and direct with people. Currently, Acornate has been seen to be silent, but when he does speak, he is usually very tired and often asks for directions. Alright, well, there are games, so I guess we'll check it out. So let's just jump into it. Okay, so both of Acornate's games are currently unavailable, as they most likely were banned or were taken down due to the moderation update that Roblox had a couple months ago. Anyway, in short terms, this myth is also not real, as one, stranded on a remote island, and they have internet access. Like, I don't believe that, and, you know, Acornate, you gotta let me know how to do that, because I don't know how you can do that. And, yeah, that's really all Acornate has to show. So we are down to our last 2 myths, and the next one we have is known as Urgina. I hope I pronounced that right. That's what the wiki and Google Translate said, so let's just go into it. Urgina is an upcoming myth well known for their connections with Consanity. In their game, Rebecca is absent. As of 2024, it seems that the game is currently undergoing a revamp with a new game entitled Rudimentary Tunnel System. I'd also like to point out that your join date was March 27th, 2022. I keep forgetting to include the join date, but they probably don't matter. So we're going to be reading their biography, history, and personality traits. So let's get into the biography. Very little is known about their story or game, other than that it is called Rebecca is Absent. Origina's story shares a theme with many other stories, a haunted house with a demon trying to oof you or trap you there. Origina made their account on March 27th, 2022, with their game being made on the same day. On May 15th, they were accepted into the popular myth group Consanity. Under the year, Origina gained some minor changes to their game, with some updates to their avatar as well. Near the middle of 2023, Origina suddenly gained a complete new avatar. This seemed to be a sign of newfound activity for the account, although nothing new was created until December 31st, 2023, when Origina created a new game entitled Rudimentary Tunnel System. At the time of writing this, the game is privated, but seems to be getting active updates. On January 11th, the badge from Rebecca is Absent was replaced with one called Uninterrupted Plunge. And it says right here, Origina has never interacted with the hunter, but has appeared in other people's games, but it is still unknown what their behavior or personality is like. They are most likely timid because of the monsters the game keeps mentioning. It is most likely that Aregina is afraid and unmotivated to maintain the house in order because of the monster. So we got 2 games right here, I think. Nope, just 1 game. Rebecca is absent, so I guess we'll go check that out. See you all over there. Okay, so after reading Aregina's wiki page, it seems like they do in fact have a game called Rebecca is Absent. Which I know there's a whole section dedicated to describing the contents within the game, but I thought to myself, hey, why not go in this blindly? So, yeah. Be prepared to witness me crying like a baby during some scary events. Without further ado, let's just click play. Okay, everybody, I'm about to join the game, so let's just get this over with. We're gonna play Rebecca is Absent. Alright, everybody, I'm in. And, is my volume fine? Rebecca is absent. Gosh, it's so loud, dude. Maybe I'll turn it down just a little bit. There we go. Oh, no. Nobody lived in that shack? You said she lives here now? Where? Who? Who? It's up to you to investigate. Anything over here before we go, or? Why do? Am I crazy or is the music? It gets low when I approach the house. Watch, right? Oh goodness, guys, I'm scared. Oh, I can't get in. There we go. I don't know what I'm supposed to do. Yo, let me in. Oh, shoot. Going back to the wiki once more, it says there's an axe above the wardrobe, and I completely missed that. I don't know how to grab it, though. Do I just climb up there and get... Oh, yeah. It says right here. I think I used it on this door? Right here? Yep. Okay. Oh, jeez. Turn down my volume a little bit, just in case I get... Soon you will find her. Okay. It says you're so close. Uh-huh. Every single fisher can count. Rebecca is nearby. I don't like that. I don't like that at all. Alright. Towards... Oh, jeez. Rebecca... Rebecca... Oh! Oh my goodness, there it is. It took us that long. What a weird place. You have no idea what this is. Well, yeah, I surely don't either. It doesn't look normal at all. Decide to continue the investigation. Hoping to find something useful. Supposed to do? Oh, clicked it. What's that? Okay. Clicked it. What is it? Oh, key. How do I get this key? do I grab it? Alright, well, let me head back.
A few moments later.
Alright, now... Okay guys, so I'm gonna just get to the part where, you know, I had to restart because for some reason I think the key is bugged or something. But like it would not let me pick it up, so I will meet you all over when I do like the thingy thing. I don't really know. Alright buddy, I'm back. Hopefully this works, bro. I swear, if this does not work, I think this game is bugged. And it seems like there's no YouTube videos on it, so I can't like showcase it either, which is a bummer. Alright, well I clicked on it, so hopefully it works.
One hour later.
Ah, finally. Yeah, it just doesn't work. Okay, well, I'll just show you the pictures of what it looks like. I don't know why, I just can't access the exit, so that is a little bit of a bummer. So, okay, so apparently after you opened that locked door with the key I couldn't use earlier, it seems you stumble across Rebecca claiming, "You have found her, you can sense danger, darkness folds around you. You see Rebecca is in a horrible state. You're about to run, but then something stops you from doing so." After that little body of text, the wiki claims that the player turns around, they come face to face with the monster they presumably got Rebecca. After you encounter it, you're then kicked with a message saying you become its victim, suggesting that you were also taken by the same entity that Rebecca came across. There's another ending it seems like, but it states it's unfinished yet, so we'll not be going into that. Now, the real question is this Roblox myth actually real? Well, no, this one is also not a real myth. Though it does a great job at creating a good story, I was really invested in it actually. I'm so sad I didn't get to access the ending, as I really wanted to see what the monster looks like. Anyway, we are now on to our final myth, and that is Aeternum Adonai. I hope I pronounced that right. For our last and final myth, like I've stated earlier, is named Aeternum Adonai. Hopefully I didn't butcher their name. Anyway, without further ado, let's read his history, as it seems already he has 2 games, which could be interesting, so. Aeternum Adonai is an obscure inactive myth, most famously known for their game I Remain. They began their myth back in 2021 and gained traction from small groups like Robloxians myth collectors due to its engrossing storyline and quality. Its join date, obviously I gotta point it out, is November 23rd, 2021. Now, we're gonna cover his biography, history, and personality. So, Aeternum Adonai is a substitute for God, which seems to be extremely disliked from the press. Due to all the backlash that they received from the press and how judgmental the people were, they started distancing themselves from the believers and began to have an identity crisis. Aeternum Adonai made their account on November 23rd, 2021. They created their game I Remain a day after, around the same time they joined some small myth groups. On January 18th, 2022, they created their second game, I Regret. Additionally, they were also followed by Now, for his personality, it says Aeternum Adonai's personality isn't really known, though they seem quite kind and just trying to help people. So, I guess with all that out of the way, we're gonna go check out his I Remain and I Regret games. So, I'll see you all over there for the final myth. Okay, with that all out of the way, we can finally check out the 2 games Aeternum Adonai produced. We'll first start with I Remain, and then right after I'll cut to I Regret. Okay, enough yapping for me. Let's just do this. Okay guys, we got these 2 last games. I'm really excited, so let's just get into it. Okay, I'm in the game guys, and why is there an eye on my chest? Okay, that's totally not strange. Huh. God or dictator? So that's what I was talking about in the story. Boombox? Oh. I don't know, that's copyright. I'm gonna mute that. Can I go down here? Oh, there he is. Wait, who is that? Wait, that's not him. Who are you? Nice day for fishing. Yeah, I agree. What are you doing down there, sir? You're not ready? What do you mean I'm not ready? Nah, I'm just gonna jump on your boat. Okay. Not yet. Oh. Now what are you gonna do? Wait, can I keep going? Oh. Oh, down here. What are you? Well, the gate's working. Alright. Should I go in there then? Oh, neat. It's like reflecting on the bottom. Are you sure this is what you wanted? Yes. We're going in. We're going in. Oh. Oh, I regret. I'm not even gonna read that. It's like stuck in the wall. You? They're all just stuck in the wall. Oh, you too. There's even more of them, dude. Some of them I just can't click on. I don't like how the music's getting louder. Kinda nervous, you guys. You've been kicked from this experience at moderators? Okay, so if anyone understands what happened, it'd be nice to hear in the comments because I'm very confused. Sadly, the next game I'm pretty sure it's titled Sanctuary 005 either hasn't been made or it's private because I cannot locate it even through the wiki. Anyway, it's time to ask that question one more time. Is it real or fake? The answer is fake, as in is the case with most Roblox myths. I hope you all had fun though, and I had a very fun time exploring these Roblox myths myself. And hopefully in the future we can do more videos like these, or even other games outside of Roblox. For now, this is Jixon Games, and I'll see you all next time.